Okay, so here, it came from outer space. So you have it, right? This is the one-eyed monster. Here you have the eye, right? That's like a head. You can see how there is some sort of innuendo there. It came as the one-eyed monster, right? And say, what else can I say that shows that this is the template, one-eyed monster, that it is a template, right? Everything in this movie is like, this is one of the main images, and everything else is going to metaphorize in image, this image. This one-eyed monster. Because of, I say, there's always a mouth, right? The one-eyed monster has an eye, but has to have a mouth. Have to have a mouth. So the mouth is the O, right? Because I made a video explaining how the O is always the metaphorical expression of this mouth. So this is before, right? Before that scene I just showed you, you have this silhouette here. That's a tree, right? That's a tree. I'm assuming, correct? Because I know in this movie you have the one-eyed monster everywhere. So I'm assuming there's one eye here, right? At the top of this. And there's this, which is, to me, one eye and a mouth sideways. This, I would say, also could resemble, maybe it's just me, and this, correct? See how I would be more sure. What about these other aims? They probably mean something too, but I'm not sure. That could be an age, I'm not sure, correct? But why do I say like I have that idea, right? A certainty that there isn't an intentional silhouette here of, you know what I'm talking about? Because movies start with that metaphor, introduction, fecundation, innuendo, right? So you see, so this movie here, I even missed it. It starts with this comet, which brings the alien being practically like he's going to be planted on the ground. So you see the fecundation, right? It's a seed being planted, but there's more here. This is one of the one-eyed. So you have the eye, you have the mouth here, right? And I don't know what else they're trying to say. If it's just, it could be just random. It could be just me too. There's not a problem. Do you understand? Like I'm exercising my imagination, my perception, whatever. Here, that's when the titles start. And there is a formation here of the one eye, right? I can't pause fast enough right now. The I aligns with the letter I from IT, but you call it it. But that's if maybe I captured it. That's when this image is formed here, the one eye. So you have one eye, you have the mouth, that's the O here. And there's the O. Always in that position here, the O. And it lines the I, it lines with the letter I from IT, but you call it it. Right? This monster, it's it. So here's the eye, right? That's the one-eyed monster. Here's the mouth, but the mouth here is extended because it's consuming, right, with the fire, and it eats people. So that image is there. Everything in the scene draws attention to the mouth. He's going to puff a cloud now. She's serving him there in front of the table. And that's, I say, where is the one-eyed monster? This is the mouth. We saw again, we just saw it, right? This is the eye. That would be the pyramidal formation, right? Everything in this movie, scene by scene, every scene, you have several formations like this.
Because if you are, it won't do you any good.
I'm just stopping here. Here you have one, right, where she had the...
Well, I wouldn't want people to talk.
Let them. They do it anyway.
And it's not like they're trying to hide. They actually, if you notice, they're hiding a second, and then they highlight with their hands. They're all revealing pointing, every movement, everything they do. He's in one eye position, she's in one eye position. There's other ideas here. They talk about the twin mountains. There's a lot. Time. They seem to represent time. You can see a whole story being told there.
You know, I think it must be my money that impresses you.
What money?
Well,
Because it said I,
well,
I'm looking for a more obvious expression of the I. And you can see, you could say, this could be an eye formation, that could be just pareidolia, but definitely they are drawing attention to the eye formation here. It's at his eye level, right? There's an eye here, it's very obvious, but it's not just the eye. This is supposed to be a monster. We call the one-eyed monster, because it forms here the whole picture with these candles here, like this is the teeth. And he is being eaten by this monster. You see, the one-eyed monster is not just an innuendo, and also not just one image. It interacts through the screen, right? With some situations that you know they're doing it, right? We see later when the alien kind of engulfs humans. And this is a representation of that. That's how they put together these images.
got enough to finish the outside of the house. All the comforts of home.
The candles here represent the teeth, right? Because it's a metaphorical expression of the mouth. Look how they are going to highlight this mouth metaphorical relation. Right? The template that they're highlighting here is the mouth. Look.
Let's go see what the stars have to say.
See? And you have eye images here on top, aligning here with the mouth, correct? And again, like the alien is eating them throughout this entire scene.
No one has yet turned up any bug-eyed monsters, any bug-eyed monsters, any bug-eyed monsters.